This little boy was born with polio. His legs were badly withered, and his left hand had no feeling at all.
治らないの?
That disability made him deeply insecure. At school, Jack was always alone, hiding in the corner, never playing with anyone. Until one day, Lorna transferred in and suddenly, Jack's gray little world had a spark of hope. One afternoon, they decided to climb a tree together. Lorna brought a ladder, and Jack tried his best to climb. But no matter how hard he pushed, he just couldn't make it. So Lorna started pulling him up from below. Suddenly, the ladder shook, and the two of them tumbled down in a heap. But instead of crying, Lorna quickly stood up, made a funny face, and cheered Jack on. She didn't want him to lose confidence. Then she found a stronger ladder. This time, Jack finally climbed higher. But he was still a bit short of the branch. So Lorna climbed again, and with all her strength, pulled Jack up step by step. Up there, dripping with sweat, the two of them laughed like never before. For the first time in his life, Jack saw the view from the top of a tree. But time flew fast. Soon, war spread to their little town. Posters filled the streets, fancy clothes were banned, and food grew scarce. One rainy afternoon after school, Lorna and Jack stood under an umbrella by the roadside. They watched grown-ups slurping noodles in the canteen, and their stomachs growled with hunger. So Lorna had an idea. She started singing a school song. But passers-by got annoyed and scolded her loudly. Feeling wronged, Lorna burst into tears. That's when she heard a splash beside her. It was Jack, trying with all his might to make sounds that matched her tune. Their footsteps tapped out a rhythm as they strolled down the street. With every step came laughter, and their joy seemed to spill out, filling the whole town with warmth. Before parting, Jack gave Lorna a book. She promised to finish it over winter break and return it to him when school started again. But that promise was never kept. Fragile Jack didn't survive the cold winter. At his funeral, Lorna was quieter than she had ever been. She leaned close to his ear, whispered softly,
Uncle Tom, もう返せないわね。いつか大きくなったらまたどっかで会えるんでしょ。時治ってるといいけど。
then walked away, holding back her tears, until she swore she heard Jack's voice behind her.
トットちゃん、いろんなこと楽しかったね。君のこと忘れないよ。私も忘れない。
In that moment, Lorna couldn't hold it in anymore. She ran out, tears streaming down her face. She couldn't believe her best friend was gone forever. No more laughter, no more games, no more voice, no more smile. Memories of Jack flooded her mind as she kept running, as if outrunning her grief would make it go away. She ran all the way back to the school where they first met. There, she collapsed on the ground, sobbing uncontrollably.